there's a trend I've noticed with successful people when they reach a certain amount of success and people ask them, how much more money do you need, or things like that. And a lot of the time their response will be something like, I don't care as much about the money, but the feeling of helping people is the most important thing. And a lot of people like to tear that down and say it's total crap and it's not true and all things like that. And I've thought that in the past myself, but I am here to say that I believe it's true. And for me, it's been really interesting because I haven't been making a ton of money from my own business. I've made some, and it's been nice to have on the side, but it's not like I'm quitting my job or anything like that. But I can tell you by far, the thing I care about the most, way more than the money now, is helping the clients and getting them results. That actually brings me way more joy and fulfillment than getting the paycheck every month from them. And it's something really interesting because I think when people say that, they're thinking from the perspective of somebody who hasn't started anything. Because before you start, you really are just caring about the money because you don't know, you haven't done anything. So it's an easy way for me to figure out who hasn't actually ever tried to do anything, because at the beginning, you do care about the money. People start a business because they want to make money. There are some people that do want to help people, but I would argue the vast majority just want to make some money. That was me. I'm not trying to be on the mission to fix the entire world. Yes, I would like money to be able to help people and causes and things like that I care about in the future, but recently it has become more mission-based than I expected, where I care so much about helping my own clients, so much more than I expected, and more so than the money. So much so that if they had a bad month or they couldn't pay or something like that, I wouldn't be that upset because I care most about people getting the results. And it's just something that has been funny because I know a lot of people want to poke the holes in the successful person and they want to make them out to be a bad guy. And I don't truly know why. I'm assuming there is some jealousy mixed with they think they either did a bunch of unethical things to get to where they are, or they're full of shit, or they got super lucky, and all those sorts of things may be combined. But for the most part, when you do start helping people in your business, that mission does change, which I now understand the Hormozi thing of saying, figure out the mission later, because in the beginning, it's going to be hard to find any reason other than I want to make money, unless you specifically have something you're extremely passionate about in terms of helping people, which if you do, that's amazing. Do it for sure. But the vast majority, like I said, probably don't, including myself. So I think if you start, you'll get really excited about the idea of helping people instead of the money coming in. And obviously it's something that I would like to grow, but it feels really good to have that change because I'm shocked it did. And it's really cool. It's a good feeling, and it takes a lot of the pressure off of trying to make a ton of money because you're confident knowing that as long as you're helping people, you're doing good, you're putting good things out into the world, and it's fulfilling in and of itself rather than chasing the huge paycheck. And it allows you to continue for a lot longer than you have been. So if it's something you've struggled with where you want to find a purpose before starting, just try starting and see where it goes, see how you feel, if you can actually get someone results and help them. It's genuinely a really good feeling. And like I said, I always thought people were lying when they said they cared more about helping people than they do the money, but now I totally understand it. And obviously we all want money as well, but if you can get both, that's a pretty good life in my opinion.